And today I'm going to bring you a little bit different of a side dish. And this is a side dish that's very nice when you're smoking a brisket or smoking anything else in the smoker, and you're sitting out there and you're sitting out with your friends talking, because it's all about sharing and smoking these meats together with friends and family. But a lot of times it does take patience to sit out there and give time to the smoker. So I'm going to give you a little side dish that I really like, and it's going to be smoked nuts. So what we're going to do here is we bought all different kinds of raw nuts. Particularly today, I do have walnuts, pecans, cashews, almonds. But you can do, if you can find the macadamia nuts, regular peanuts. It's just today, these are the only ones I was able to find here that were raw. But you can put whatever nuts is your favorite into this mix. And I guarantee you it's going to be smoky, a little bit sweet, spicy, and it's just going to be great. And for those of you that like to drink a beer, it's really nice while you're drinking a beer, you're waiting out there for the smoker to be ready, and you're able to go ahead and snack on, like I say, just some very nice spicy nuts. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is put all the nuts together here. So let me go ahead and get these open for you. And we're just going to dump them here, mix them all together. And I guarantee if you make more, they taste even better the very next day or a few days after that. And again, I don't know why. I don't know if it's that the flavors concentrate or what the reason is, but they guarantee you're going to be taking these to work or with your friends and sharing these, and you're going to be the life of the party. So let me go ahead and get the rest of these open, mixed in here for you. And again, you can put any kind of nuts that you want in here. And the pecans and the walnuts come out so tasty because they have all these little nooks and crannies to actually get in all the flavors and all the sauces. So one of the things that I'm going to do is you can go ahead and do a peanut oil. Today I'm actually using a sweet almond oil, and the reason for this oil is because you want these spices to stick and everything to the nut. So that's the first thing that we're going to go ahead and do. So let me get this open here for us. And here we go. We got that open. And so first thing I'm going to do is pour some oil in here, and then go to the next step. So let's set the oil here up aside. We're going to start mixing all of these nuts. So make sure that everything is covered in the oil. So let me continue to mix everything. It looks good. They're all getting covered. And of course, you can mix this if you want, you know, with a spoon or something like that, or a spatula. But I just rather use my hands with a glove here because it just makes it easier. Everything is getting nice and coated. And like I say, either this almond oil or peanut oil is very tasty. So as you can see, they're all have a little bit of a shine to it, but yet not too much oil. So looking at that, I think that's a pretty good amount. So a couple of the different items we have next is we do have some brown sugar, and the brown sugar is just going to give it a little bit of a sweetness to it. So let me go ahead and get some of the brown sugar, and we'll start spreading this out here. Again, the brown sugar. And I also think it's important just to start putting the items in here little by little. I don't really count it or measure it. I just start putting it in there, and I just do it to taste. So speaking of taste, the salt that I've chosen to use is a very, very fine salt. So if you use a thick salt, then it doesn't really work out that good. So today what I've done is I've used a popcorn salt, because the popcorn salt is really, really thin. But again, you have to be careful not to over salt it, because once you taste it, you can always add more. But obviously you can't remove the salt. So let's go ahead and start spreading out some salt here. We definitely do want the salt to make it tasty. But again, if for some reason you can't have the salt, you can probably use a salt substitute or something like that, or just do it very lightly. So it's really going to be kind of up to you. All right, so we got salt, we got brown sugar. I think we need a little bit more brown sugar on here. So we'll go get that here. Go ahead and get more brown sugar. And again, this is really important to be able to get these flavors and things out here, because you don't want to just do a plain peanuts you could buy out of a can. This is something that's going to make you stand out, and it just has amazing amounts of flavors. So next thing here is I think it's very important to use some sort of a chili powder. Today I'm using a chipotle powder, and this is again just to personal preference. You can go ahead and put it as light or as heavy as you want. Again, you know, depending on your taste, but I think especially if you're out there, you're drinking a beer, a little bit of a spice just makes it nice. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And the last item that you can go ahead and put in here is gonna be comino, or cumin, as they say in English. The only thing is I would caution you with the cumin is because cumin is very strong. So I would say a pinch or two, and that's about it for the cumin, because it definitely is strong. So be careful with that. Okay, I'm gonna continue mixing these here, and then I'm gonna taste it to kind of see here and adjust the salt or whatever I need to. And then in a little bit, we'll go outside to the smoker, put it on the smoker, and we're going to enjoy. All right, so we're out here and getting the nuts ready for the smoker. So a couple of things I want to go ahead and show you. What I did is I got some of these foil pans here that you can pick up at the 99-cent store and anything, and basically put them backwards, and took the thermometer and punched little holes in it to get the smoke through there. So I've done that to both of them. Let me get the nuts onto this next one over here, and then we're going to go directly over to the smoker. So let me go ahead and do that, and then we'll go to the smoker. So give me 1 minute. All right, so we got the nuts in the pan, and I'm going to go ahead and put this here up onto the smoker, and we'll put this down here. We'll start smoking these. Let me go ahead and get the other pan for you. We got the second pan, and then we're going to set these here, and then we want to start letting these grab a little bit of smoke, and then every probably 15-20 minutes or so, we're going to go ahead and mix them up, so that way they all get some of the even smoke there. But again, because it has some of the holes underneath the pan, the smoke should go through all of these. And like I tell you, these are going to be awesome while you're waiting here, and in a minute we're going to start adding some more different meat and stuff that we're smoking. So stay tuned, and we're going to see. I'll show you the finished product in maybe about an hour. All right, so finally we've pulled the smoked nuts off of the smoker, and we have to let them cool down a little bit so they firm up. But as you can see, they are all done with the spices and everything. And of course, you can go ahead and go along with your favorite beverage, but this is definitely a nice little side dish to be eating while you're waiting for the rest of your smoked meats to be done. So give it a try, personalize it, make it up to your own taste, and like always, enjoy. And remember to like and subscribe to watch all the videos. Thank you.